Welcome back, my name is Piku. The game is Dark Souls 3. Last time, we defeated Dark Madir. It was not an easy fight, by any means, but we managed to scrape through. And now the only thing that stands between us and the Soul of Cinder is Gale. I would love to buy some embers off of you, ma'am. Oh, no souls. Do I have any Umber Lash to give you? I feel like I do. Ah, yes, I do. Dragon Chasers. And the Captain's Ashes. So now I can buy infinite chunks, twinkling, scales. Yeah, that's about it. Infinite scales, infinite chunks. I don't think there's an ash that gives infinite slabs. Could be wrong, probably wrong. But, yeah. Let's go fight Gale. Have him kick my butt umpteen billion times. Alright, you get down here. Gale, 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 Gale. Apparently one of the toughest fights in the whole game. Let's see how we stack up. I should probably put my, at least the witch's ring back on. And probably the Great Swamp. Fire Clutch Ring I can probably leave off for the Chloranthy Ring. Tap. Good day, miss. Oh. She was like this when I got here. Yes. Everything was like this when I got here. And there's a bonfire right here. What's this bonfire called? Philionor's Rest. Yeah. Anything interesting out this way? Oh, hello there. Oh, that's Gale's boss arena, isn't it?
Philionor, help me, please. The Red Hood is come to eat us, to eat our dark souls.
Yeah, that'd be Gale. So, Mr. Red Hood.
What? Still here? Hand it over, that thing, your dark soul. For my lady's painting.
Not doing the greatest amount of damage. And it does seem I'm doing at least a little bit of poise damage. Ow. I mean, that wasn't so bad. So how bad is it going to be in part 2?
Is this the blood? The blood of the dark soul.
Okay, Gale. Ow. I mean, if all you want to do is low walk at me, that's fine with me. Oh, lightning. Lightning, I've heard about this. Oops. That was just slow there. He can teleport. Ow. How did I first try Gale? Now I give the blood of the dark soul to the painter girl. I was expecting that to take an hour at least.
My thanks, Ashen One. With this will I paint a world. Please tell me thy name. I will name this painting after thee. My thanks. I will paint a world of that name. 'Twill be a cold, dark, and very gentle place. And one day, it will make someone a goodly home.
Burns McSideburns. The world of Burns McSideburns. The painted world of Burns McSideburns. But definitely a cold, dark, and gentle place sounding name. Alright. That whole thing beating Gale only took me 15 minutes last time because I went to talk to the painted girl. Let's check with Lulith one last time to see if there's anything good from these souls. There's Old Moonlight from Medeir's soul. So the Demon Prince has Seething Chaos, which might be interesting to use, if I were so inclined. Gives Gale's Greatsword a Demon Scar. Fairy Blade from Medeir. Rose of Ariandel from Sister Freed. It's a whip. Scythe. Repeating Crossbow from Gale. What the hey, I'll get the Seething Chaos.
I took the mantle of Lord of Sin.
Now to do one last round of soul popping, and then one final level up. I meant to use both! Oh well. It's not a matter except a little bit of time wasted. These are the last souls I think I'll ever spend in this game. Or at least for this playthrough. I might come back and do other playthroughs in this game. You never know. Maybe sometime in the far-off future when I'm feeling nostalgic for the good old days. A single faded soul left in my inventory.
Welcome home, speaker. Don't let it.
And so it seems I'll end this game at level 111. Finally putting Lothric upon his throne. Now I will speak to my goodly Firekeeper.
The five lords sit their 5 thrones, all thanks to thee, most worthy of lords. Ashen One, with the lords as thy witness, bend thy knee afore the bonfire's coiled sword, and let the lords' embers acknowledge thee as their true heir, a true lord, fit to link the fire. Ashen One, my thanks for the eyes thou'st given. But firekeepers are not meant to have eyes. It is forbidden. These will reveal through a sliver of light frightful images of betrayal. A world without fire. Ashen One, is this truly thy wish? Of course. I serve thee, and will do as thou bidst.
This will be our private affair. No one else may know of this. Stay thy path. Find lords to link the fire, and I will blindly tend to the flame until the day of thy grand betrayal. Farewell, Ashen One. Mayst thou thy peace discover.
And so, I have successfully locked in all 4 endings. The ending of Fire, the ending of Dark, the ending of the Dark Lord, and the ending of Betrayal.
The fire fades. And the lords go without thrones. Surrender your fires to the true heir. Let him grant death to the old gods of Lordran, deliverers of the first flame.
Kiln of the first flame. We are here once again. Every time it takes a different form, yet here we are, all the same. It serves the same function, no matter its form. Look at this world. Look how tired it is. How sickly and broken it is. Look how it twists in upon itself. This world craves death, but so long as the fire is linked again and again, that death is postponed. It is unnatural. This world is tired. It yearns for rest. Dark Souls 1. I went with a regular sword and shield. No magic. Just me and that sword. Which I spent far too long farming for. Ow. Dark Souls 2. I had originally intended for Dark Souls 2 to be my Pyromancer, run. But then I found out, you didn't get your Pyromancy Flame until a fair ways into the game. And now, With Pyromancy, we finally reached Dark Souls 3. Ow, ow, pain, pain. Fire within, huh? Now you're in Miracles, which is a style I did not get to use. Although I may very well use it in Elden Ring whenever I get to that game. And last but certainly not least, Win, the first Lord of Fire. And thus, it is done. Rest well, Gwyn, for I declare the Age of Fire to be no more. I will put this world to rest as it so deeply craves. I will not continue this farce. But I cannot bring myself to trust the Dark Lord of Londor either. And so, I will let the flame fade naturally. I shall not usurp it. I shall not quash it entirely. Instead, I will trust to the Firekeeper to keep one last ember alive, so this world may finally know its proper rest, and that one day, when it is ready to waken again, the fire will be there. Will the cycle begin anew? Or is the cycle broken, and the next age of fire will be new, fresh, full of unique life? Only time will tell. But I have decided to give this world that chance.
The first flame quickly fades. Darkness will shortly settle. But one day, tiny flames will dance across the darkness. Like embers linked by Lord's Pass. Ashen One, hearest thou my voice still?
I do. And thus ends Dark Souls 3. I find it ironically appropriate that circumstances led me to end the Age of Fire as a pyromancer. Letting that great flame be snuffed out by my own feeble embers. And yet, what is Dark Souls except a series about one feeble soul standing up and crushing great souls of unfathomable power? So, I see nothing more appropriate than for things to play out in this manner. I was definitely not expecting the episode to go this way. Was not expecting Gale to fall quite so easily. I don't know what it was about that fight. I just felt in tune with the dodge timings. Was able to get out my Pyromancers. Chaos Bed Vestiges MVP by far. I'm glad I did a little bit of cursory research into the best Pyromancy spells before setting out on this journey. It definitely saved me a lot of heartache. But yeah, I was expecting Gale to take up his own episode. But now it is done. Gale and the Lord of Cinder, Soul of Cinder, excuse me, in the final episode, and both were one tries. After the twin demons gave me so much trouble, I was not expecting to be able to one try Gale, one try the Spear of the Church. I did reasonably well against Midir. I probably could have cut out 5 or 6 deaths had I been playing better that fight, but I'm still relatively happy with how that fight turned out. The Champion's Grave Tent was actually surprisingly difficult. I think that, although that might have also been partly because of the rundown, which I was stupid enough to not notice the bonfire down there, right next to the arena, so that's my bad. And, Sister Freed and Father Ariandel were also surprisingly easy. I don't know if I just got good at some point, or if Pyromancy is just that disgustingly overpowered. That even someone who plays Souls extremely casually, like me, is able to beat the game with it. But, in any event, the next episode will be the usual after-action report. And then there is a Let's Play that is of a game that I'm very happy to add to the channel. It's an old favorite of mine, a game that I haven't played in so long I've forgotten some of the key details, but it'll make sense when I reveal what that game is, what that series is, which will be along with the after action report as it usually is. Jeez. Also, by the time the next LP starts, I should have a new microphone, because this one is acting up So hopefully it works. Yep. So I think there's nothing left to do. Except like the credits finish rolling and end the episode there. Yeah. And so we bring an end to yet another long-standing trilogy on the channel. The end of the road is bittersweet, as it always is. Thank you for joining me along this journey. Thank you for everyone who's liked and commented and subscribed and watched, because excuse me, because surprisingly the Dark Souls series has done incredible numbers as far as my usual videos go. So that's always good, and it's all thanks to all of you. So, yeah. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the little bell. And if you're so kind, get off my lawn, you filthy casuals.